My name is Rhapsody. Welcome back to Enter the Guns. We're going to be playing the Gunslinger. Finishing out our speedrun rotation. I'm actually really enjoying the whole attempting to actually speedrun this game. I don't know, I'm kind of getting super into it. I mean, also, the fact that we've been doing it as variable characters means that the start has always been dynamic, so it's always a new way to play as well. Like, some characters obviously have things that you want to really capitalize upon for extra speed, and some have basically nothing at all at their disposal that you want in terms of a speed kind of race. So my goal as the Gunslinger here is effectively just going to be find weapons. Because the Gunslinger starts with Lich's Eye, which triggers the synergies of most weapons in the game, or rather most synergies of most weapons in the game. So if I find a weapon that has like a couple of synergies on it, and they all give good effects, it's going to be great. Unfortunately, there are guns like Gungeon that have a synergy that gives them a negative. That's a really, really quick flaw right there. Good map generation. Good routing as well, actually. Thankfully, this is probably the first 4 blocks that I am most comfortable killing. No, it's either this or Bullet King. I was actually a little too close to that shot. A little too close for comfort at the very least. Especially on this map, this is a great boss to be fighting. There are maps in which the Gatling Gun actually poses quite a large threat. Specifically, the map with 2 moats comes to mind. Okay. That'll get him. Beautiful. Since I haven't opened a chest, we're guaranteed to get a gun here. Sort of. That's really unfortunate. Being one of the base weapons... Nothing in the secret room either. So sort of, being a base weapon for a character, being a... the ult for the convict means that the sawed-off shotgun doesn't have many synergies. It has one that I can think of right now, which is the buzzkill synergy, which it gives to another gun. Unfortunately, we don't have that other gun, so that synergy obviously isn't particularly effective. It gives to another gun called the buzzkill as well, by the way. This is a remarkably low value gun to have gotten early. It's actually probably worse than just using the gunslingers. In fact, probably significantly. Alright. Hey. Gunderfurious. Okay. What level is it? 52. Good. Well, Gunderfurious is just going to be what we use for the rest of the run then. Oh, now that it's on level 52, it's actually pretty good. Wait, I forgot. We only saw it when it was on its 40s. Or rather, last saw it when it was on its 40s. Or alternatively, maybe this just has a synergy active that is making it look different. Unfortunately, I don't know what those synergies are. Oh, right. Mr. Accretion Jr. has the synergy with this. One of them. And we are occasionally firing out Mr. Accretion Jr. shots, so that makes sense. Ooh. Sure, I'll take the ammunition. This might be the path that actually goes towards the shop, but I do want to see the shop this floor. Because it's entirely possible that this is the run where I go to the resourceful rat. If not even possibly a good idea to do it in that way. That's awful. So it's because one of those platforms went by and altered the direction of my roll. That's really annoying. Oh, look, an actual shotgun. Found a secret room, though. Casey. I mean, Casey has the synergy at the very least, sure. I do want the regular shotgun, but after I get the Nord key. Regular shotgun has some really good synergies. In particular, the AK-47 synergy that makes both of the guns regular old guns. And both of them have heavily increased fire rates as a result. Is this weapon always applying slow, or is that just a random effect that it's managed to apply? Because it seems like it's always doing it if the enemy is still slow. Well, that's ridiculous. I'll just collect my W. Ooh, katana bullets. Wild. I do want to go back and buy the regular shotgun, but it's going to be way too expensive to get. Alright, we leave. We'll leave. Also, the Gunderfurious is going to be leveling up over the course of this run. That's actually something that I hadn't been thinking about, but is obviously really important for us. Got to remember not to use any of my blanks. They're going to be necessary in the rat room. I was very hopeful that was going to be the rat room right there. Unfortunately, it wasn't. Come on, just find me a really early rat room. This could be so easy. Unfortunately, because I plan to go to the rat room, I don't care about halving at all here. I just care about finding new rooms until I find the rat room. Unfortunately, I was scratching my nose, so I couldn't roll back over that pit. Oops. Find me the one remaining enemy. Rat room. Excellent. Okay, we actually get to leave really, really early. How many rooms do we have to clear? Not that many. And we don't even actually have to search for the entrance in this room. We already know where it's basically going to be. Oh, that room wasn't even considered finished. I'm just going to leave then. Screw it. I don't need to complete the rest of that floor. That's slow. That's what slow Rhapsody would do. That's what Rhapsody would do. I'm Rhapspeedy. God, those would be really good, like, for emotes on Twitch if I was, if I was a full-time speedrunner. I could also intentionally go the wrong way. I could also intentionally go the wrong way so that I can get down to the... Not the Abbey, what's it called? Sorry, not the Abbey. God, why am I calling it the Abbey? I could go down to the Hollow faster, but I'll skip the Hollow instead, because also, fighting the rat will give me a bunch of items. So down 1, this is down number 2. And then down number 3, and then I can just go left. Beautiful. And it's okay if I take another hit here, because I'll be healing up as I leave. Or rather, as I enter the boss fight. Let's go for it. It's a bit of a rough boss fight, but we have an amazing weapon and all of our enemies' shots are slowed. At least the ones that originate from them should be. Damn, that's bad. And Resourceful Rat is cancelled. Down to the next phase. Ooh. We might not have even found the 3rd floor boss yet, but we're about to finish this and end up on the 5th floor. Hell yes. This could scarcely go better for us. If I didn't run into the enemy there, I would have been totally fine. Please stop trying to burn me. It's really getting me down. The people keep wanting to use me for Tinder. Fine, I'll just blank through that attack. See exactly how well this one does. Yeah, the katana shots did such work there for us. Woo! Alright. Time to go through the rat fight. Come on. Damn it! Okay, phase 1 down. Took way too long. Elephant Rat and Cobalt Hammer, both of them... Elephant Rat, sorry. Elephant Gun and Cobalt Hammer, both kind of fine. Too early. Sorry, too late, sorry. Okay, phase 2 down. Muscle Relaxant, giant accuracy up. Very happy to have knocked that out of him. Back at ya. 2, 3, 4. Damn it. 1. No! That would have been a win if I just didn't get hit there. Boom! Woohoo! Yellow chamber! That's going to clear an enemy for us every room, as well as give us 2 extra heart containers, 2 curse up, and 15% fire rate up. So yeah, a couple of those actually turned out to be really good for us. Right, let's go down to the new floor. I can become the Resourceful Rat as well. Okay, good. So I want to become the Resourceful Rat just because it gives me the ability to hold an invincibility item. Right, I have the loot bag that helps me hold the cheese, and the cheese... and invincibility item. Beautiful. And then we skip straight to the forge. Ooh, this is a really quick forge. I mean, yes, I am the gunslinger, so it's to be expected, but still. I don't think anything that I've picked up yet is faster than the Gunderfurious. Damn it! Didn't even leave myself with some time to Pac-Man other minions in other rooms. At the very least, almost every room will have one of the enemies charmed by the yellow chamber that will then die at the end of that room for us. Alright, hang on. Do need a different weapon for a moment. I mean, I don't know what the synergy for Cobalt Hammer is. So I don't know. Maybe I just walk into a room, drop the Cobalt Hammer, and everything blows up. Somehow I strongly suspect that's not the case. Yeah, I have no idea why I would bother using that. Just going to continue with the Element Tailor here. Damn it. Trying to slow the enemy straight to oblivion. I am just effectively collecting these bullets at this rate. My god, I'm walking into each and every single one of these. My god, what an awful Bombardier fight. At the very least, we've got ammo. Throw those into the right weapons. Okay. Health container up. Very much appreciated, game. Ooh. What a good clear. What a neat clear. Alright. I'm very much hoping that this doesn't happen to be the dead end. It looks like it is. It definitely is. Science cannon's complete garbage as well. It seems like it winds up a little faster with a synergy. Taking that blank, thank you very much. Woo, I mean, hell yeah, that's not a bad forge. Could be a hell of a lot worse. And I still do think this is probably going to be our best weapon. Also, it's not yet level 60, but it looks like it will get that over the course of the next floor, so... High? Level 60 being the highest level I believe this goes to. It's a little bit slow going on this boss, but it's better than most things would be. Unfortunately, slowness doesn't seem to be really affecting this boss at all. Alright. I imagine I probably 2-cycle with the Gunderfury. It's really consistent damage, but it's probably a 2-cycle. So I'll open up with Casey. And the resourceful sap. Got him. And Gunderfury is now level 60, by the way. Unfortunately, I did take damage at the absolute last moment. Okay, Gunderfury level 60 seems pretty good. Ooh. There's a new particle effect just constantly following me. Is that just because I have the Gunderfury? Suspect it might be. 18-minute hell? Ooh. Okay, so Gunderfury actually does become a really, really good weapon. Good to hear it. I was terrified that this was going to be another strafe gun situation. My taste is personal on that. It's not. Just for my particular playstyle and evaluation, I don't find the strafe gun particularly effective. Just for those things. Right. Just gotta do my disclaimer there. On ammo. I really need an ammo drop at the end of a room. Hell yes. I love how well this is working. Oh, really? It's 2 shots off. Alright, so I do have to wait for the enemy to actually fall before I can even continue to hit them. Thankfully, that was relatively quick. Come on, ammo. I mean, like, I'm not gonna sniff at HP either, but on ammo. Freezing these enemies is the absolute worst. It's so long in other attack phases. Unhittable phases. Rather undamageable phases. So I do want to use the partially eaten cheese this fight. But I also recognize that next room could be way worse. The worst room in hell in particular, as well as the room that has a bunch of elites. Like, not elites, but flagship enemies. More powerful enemies, I guess you would say. HP? Map? Nope. Ruby bracelet. Damn, neither. Yeah, like, this is an awful room. I am very, very glad that I had the ability to just eat all of those enemies. Okay. Oh, there's so much waiting! Cheese gun is the safest gun I can use, but also so much waiting! Yeah, it looks like this is almost certainly not going to loop back. I would be amazed if this managed to loop back. I'm also going to be trying to use the ruby bracelet as effectively as possible, especially if an enemy is about to reload. I should just be able to get value out of that. This is the enemy with all of... this is the room with all of the elite enemies, by the way. Ooh. Great kill there. That is one thing. I really do want to do a run where I can just dodge roll through everything. Using Ruby Bracelet and Blast Helmet and Armor of Thorns and Bullet's Best Friend or whatever that one's called. Apparently it will absolutely shred everything. Also, here's our boss, by the way. I've just saved you from the most abrupt sneeze of all time. You didn't have to hear it, courtesy of me. I think that did a bunch of damage. The fact that I'm trying to keep my movement up constantly for the sake of the ruby bracelet actually caused me to take damage there. Okay. Unfortunately, we still haven't gotten ammo back in the Gunderfury. Oh, that's awful. Elephant gun might be our next best. Can't believe I swapped the wrong weapon there. No! Alright. All of that was awfully done by me. And also, that just doesn't even seem that good. I'm gonna slow down the enemy's shots with the Element Tailor. Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like we're not gonna be getting our, I say like we own it, but we're not gonna be getting the 25 or under 25 PB. At least this is slowing down the enemies, giving me way more time to attack. I'd use blank there. I mean, at this point, I will just use blanks to stop me from taking damage, rather than to try and set up for a really good dodge wave. Attack wave, rather. I mean, usually the blanks are there just in case you're about to take damage. But in the Lich Bite, oftentimes, I will save mine for the final fight in order to blank at the exact right time for the sake of clearing the entire map for bullets. I am so glad to be out of that attack phase. Absolutely hate it. Knew that was about to come. Just swapped. I mean, I guess just Casey. Neat. That's the gunslinger kill. We did basically get Gunderfurious at the start of the second floor, if I recall correctly. So we have had a pretty fast weapon this entire run. Not to let that taint the results. I mean, this game is, like, significantly RNG heavy, right? Obviously, the skill matters, but the game is also RNG heavy, so a real leaderboard isn't an actual thing, so I can only compete for my own best. And even then, my personal best might not be on the run that I play the best on. That said, that one felt pretty damn good. For the moment, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Enter the Gungeon. Hopefully you're enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.